it. Listen, share this with somebody on their group timeline. And a message, honey, real quick word of encouragement for some married people. People that's in a relationship, engaged. It's essential that you get to know the person that you're before you marry. For the engaged people, get to know people before you marry them. Know their wants, their likes, their dislikes. Know the culture of their family. What kind of family did they come from? How do his family interact? How does his mom act with around men? Like, you just need to know how you was born, what you was raised. You need to know and ask questions about people so that when you get married to them or you get overly involved and attached to people, good morning, everybody, you know your background information on this person. I did a prayer thing this morning with the wives, and what we was talking about was his affection. And it took me back to, I had an inbox about a woman was saying that her spouse was just stubborn. And what I learned last night from reading, and I already knew this and you know this too, is when you're dealing with people that's stubborn means you're unwilling to yield. You don't want to yield. You're not giving in. You're not moved. I've been married 3 times, and I've had the pleasure. And let me get this disclaimer out for anybody try to be messy, because you do know messy people be getting on here, going by screenshotting and sending to people. Disclaimer for everybody trying to be messy. I'm finna talk about my testimony, okay? I ain't get back with nobody. Get back with nobody that done divorced me or we ain't together. So let's just get that straight before somebody go on back and say she want to be back with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. I've been married 3 times, right? And I've been married to a stubborn person. I've been married to somebody that I did not know. And I learned as it went on. I was like, I didn't know this about this person because I was too, when you're dating, sometimes you be so caught up on gifts and the fun stuff that you don't never get down to the serious stuff. Okay. So if you're married to someone and they're stubborn, they're unwilling to change, they're unwilling to yield. And I'm talking about you're married and you ain't got no intentions of leaving that person. You're not trying to divorce that person. Y'all been married and you just figured out ways to deal with it. The best way to handle this is to take it to the Lord in prayer. Now, this sounds just typical, like, ooh, take it to the Lord in prayer. Yes, take it to the Lord in prayer and leave it there. Now, what I have learned is when you go to God, tell it on somebody, He began to show you things about you that you need to fix, right? So instead of focusing in on the other person so deeply, you can begin to focus on you. Because one thing you better know is you can't change no grown person. You can't change them. You can't make them do what you trying to make them do. They be stubborn as a donkey. They just ain't gonna do it. So stop focusing on them and let's focus on you. Because you can't change them. Only thing you can do is take them to God. See, God know all about them and all this good stuff. You give them to God. Focus on you. Talk to them. Try to come up with a feasible plan that's going to work for you. Because it's like you got to work around it. Especially if you ain't going nowhere. If you ain't going nowhere, you're going to have to give it to God. Leave it there. Be patient. Ask God to help you. Strengthen your patience so that you can endure. Because marriage is supposed to be, to me, you want to be married to somebody that makes you happy, that you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody marriage perfect. My marriage ain't perfect, but I work on it constantly. And I have a husband that's not stubborn, but everybody got their stubborn parts of them. But some people let the stubbornness just take over. Every aspect of you is stubborn. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that you need to be standing on your business about. You know what I'm saying? And steadfast, not movable. But some stuff dealing with the issues of our relationship, the issues of our heart, I need you to be more yielding. But I can't force you to be yielding. So the best thing I can do is give you to God. And move on. Now, I'm going to tell you this before I leave. This has helped me. Because giving stuff to God was just too vague for me. Like, what do you mean give it to God? Like, make it make sense. But let me tell you what giving something to God looks like and the freedom that it'll give you. My son was doing The M-O-S-T. The most. And I literally had to just give him to the Lord. I mean, I said, God, you know I love this boy. This the same one that you prophesied to my womb and said that I was going to have him. So you know I love him. But it's out of my control. So I'm going to give him to you. And I want you to take care of him. Put a hedge of protection around him. Don't let no harm, hurt, or danger come his way. But I give him to you. That freed me. I didn't worry about him. I continued to pray about him. I check on him to see how he was doing. You know, because he hadn't left the house. But I didn't worry. And when people would say stuff, I didn't have any worries. It's not that I didn't care. I didn't have any worries. The worry was gone. The anxiety in my chest was gone. The sleeplessness was gone. That's how you give something to God, because he gives you peace that surpasses your understanding. I can't explain this peace that I have. Hello, somebody. But when you give it to God, he will give you peace. You got to give these men to God. You got to give your wife to God. And he will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. You can't explain to nobody. It look chaotic, all this stuff going on, but you got peace. I can sleep, I ain't got anxiety, I ain't losing weight. My blood pressure ain't up because you stubborn. I'm going to give you to God, and God going to handle you. God will soften them up. Keep reminding God, hey, God, you know, I gave boom to you, boom doing such and such and such. Tell God. And then you also always need somebody that's safe, that you can go to talk with you, to pray with you, so you can be on one accord with this issue. Because we all have issues. You need somebody that can be trusted with your issue. Not somebody that's want your marriage to fail, that's secretly praying for your downfall and doing the Tootsie Roll because they know that. Oh, on this morning, because my husband called me right back. If you have not downloaded or bought me and David book, Soul Sync, go to the link above, click on it, and order it today, because Monday, it's going down. Say Monday, it's going down. It's going down. We gonna do chapter 1 on Monday. We're doing chapter 1, but we ain't gonna do it in the morning. I'm gonna do it in the afternoon because I don't want to rush. Okay? Probably on my lunch break. I'm gonna clock out, come sit out here, and we gonna, about 12 o'clock, chew it up, chat it up. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all be blessed. I love y'all. And remember, you can't change people, but you can change you. Work on you. Give it to God. And when you give it to God, leave it alone. Leave it alone and watch God change it for you. He ain't got no other choice but to do it. Give it to him. Leave it alone. Remind him about it. And work on you. Work on you. I love y'all.